this year has taught us anything, it's that our friendships and family relationships are more important than ever. Though it's been said, too much togetherness can also be a bad thing.
But is that true? We'll find out. Happening in your community, the University of Illinois Department of Human Development and Family Studies Research Project. Brian Agolsky, Associate Professor of Human Development and Family Studies. Your business card must be gigantic. Joins us today to talk about this new study. First of all, welcome.
Thank you.
What are you hoping to learn? What's the end goal? Then we'll talk about how you're getting there.
Yeah, absolutely. We're really interested in how couples spend their time together. And as you all just said, we're spending a lot of time together these days. So we're really interested in sort of tracking what people are doing inside their house, how they're thinking about their relationships, and you know, that's the end goal.
Okay, and so how are you going to do that and reach that goal?
Absolutely. So the first thing we're doing, we're trying a real novel technology, which is right here. And this is a proximity sensor. And what this does, we put this on each of the two partners in the study. And in real time, all day long, every second for 14 days, it tracks where people are within their houses. At the same time, we also give them some Fitbits so that we're monitoring their heart rate, their physiology. And then each evening, we give them a telephone call and sort of ask them how their day went, how they're feeling about each other, how they're feeling about life in general. And we use all that information into some statistical formulas, and we're trying to understand what makes couples tick.
Helpful hint, when those are really close together and the heart rate is high, don't call them.
Right.
You might just want to wait a little bit.
Why?
I knew you'd ask that question. I knew you'd ask that. Was Corona the reason that this study came about, like everybody working at home so much together, or was this planned in advance of the quarantine?
Right. Great question. We actually started this study just before COVID was a thing going on. So it was an unfortunate stoppage to our study. And now that we're post-COVID, we actually have a really interesting opportunity because couples are spending nearly all of their time together.
Right.
So obviously it will change the impact of what that time looks like. Is it high-quality time? Is it less high-quality time?
Has it started already? Have you already started the project and you're getting some feedback in already?
So we launched the project and just got going, and then we had to shut down for university guidelines on research. So we're ramping back up.
Okay.
We have no couples at the moment, and that's why we're here today, is trying to get some people out in the community who are interested in participating in the study.
So you're trying to drum up a few test subjects.
That would be the idea.
So what are the rules? What has to be true? I'm assuming you have to live in the same house.
Yep.
Beyond that, what's the deal?
Live in the same house. We're looking at older adult couples specifically because it was originally a study on retirement, and now it's just largely a study on quality time spent together. So 60+ years old, married couples in the broader Champaign-Urbana community living together. That's about all we're after right now.
60+, okay.
Yeah.
And I see here that one of your questions is, how do public policies influence the lives of couples? What are you going to do with that information?
So that's actually part of a broader program of research.
Okay.
So we're not answering that with this particular study, but we've done some other work on marriage equality issues, on court systems and things like that. So that's kind of what we do, the group of researchers who are all interested in relationships and policy. This one actually isn't about policy yet. But we do see really interesting applications in healthcare, in caregiving, and those kinds of things.
In addition to the sensor and the Fitbit, do you get anything else out of the study other than the enjoyment of being a part of this? Or
you do. $200.
Ooh.
Hey, how long do you have to do it?
Per couple or per person?
Per couple, $100 per person if you want to divvy it up.
That's an important distinction.
And how long do you have to commit to doing it?
14 days. So we
2
track over 14 days. It's 14 days in a row.
And when's the deadline to start?
As soon as people are ready.
Got it.
Yep.
I could use the $200, but I'm going to have to work fast if that's going to happen. So
You are. You sure are. Well, we appreciate you coming.
Thank you for
Best
having
of luck
me.
with your study.
Thanks so much.
We'd be interested to hear those results when you get those.
Absolutely. Absolutely. We'll connect you with more details about how you can get involved and get that $200 and the sensor and Fitbit at CILiving.tv.